Back here at the tank, Brodie Brazil with Remenda. 7-3 was the final score, and normally in a loss like this against Tampa, you'd be very upset. You'd say this whole thing didn't mean anything. Now, Regenda got a hat trick. We will talk about that, but there was also something else, a defiant moment by the Sharks standing up for Macklin Celebrini. We'll get to that in a second, Drew. I want to start with, though, the real genesis of this game, going down 0-3 quick. How did it happen like that?
The Tampa Bay Lightning are a team that there are no, and Ryan Rosowski basically said this in the timeout, they don't have any superpowers. They just do everything together.
Yeah.
You want to talk connected? They're connected. 3 times, San Jose Sharks, it was just not blatant giveaways, but just gave the puck up, Tampa gets it, and attacks.
Makes you pay for it.
And all 5 guys play with pace. They all hunt the puck. They all get to the opportunity where they get a chance. They get to the net. They send the puck to the net. They play a very simple brand of hockey. It's not like some state secret like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? I can't figure it out.
Right.
They all play together. They all play with speed. They all attack. They shoot the puck. They don't waste any opportunity to shoot the puck. This is a team that has done this for years. Let's be honest. They're very, very talented. There's a team that understands how you have to play in order to win. They have an identity. And now that's their 7th win in a row. This is a team that has guys who drive their team. Kucherov, Point, Hagel, Chernak, but they've also got guys, Hedman out, McDonough out, 2 of their top G-men. This is a team, though, that still, when the opportunity's there, they win. So, critical moment, power plays, they won. When the Sharks looked like they were starting to get their legs, second period, Radish blasts a 98-mile-an-hour shot, and boom, it's in the net. So when you look at the way that Tampa plays a very straight-ahead, attack, aggressive skating. Everybody's moving at the same time, high-paced game. And if you're not ready to do the same, you're going to have a night or a day like the San Jose Sharks had today.
Pavel, don't call me Remenda.
Please don't, because he's way better than the Remenda.
It's going to be a mind trick for me until we really get used to that. But hat trick for Pavel, happy for him in this situation. That's the other bright spot of today.
Pavel Regenda came from the San Diego Gulls. That was a trade last year when he was with the Barracuda. Justin Bailey goes to San Diego, and they get Regenda. Regenda was wanting to get an opportunity to play with an NHL team. And he didn't think he was going to get that opportunity with Anaheim. Anaheim trades him to the Barracuda, plays very well for the Barracuda last year. And in 4 games this year, he's got a hat trick. And then he's got 2 other goals. And he had a big screen last game against Minnesota.
He's done something every game.
Making the most of the opportunity. You want to talk about a simple game? What Pavel Regenda does is he gets to the front of the net. And the San Jose Sharks are looking for depth on scoring. So the last 2 guys that have come up, Igor Chernyshov and now Pavel Regenda, are you getting that depth?
Like they're doing something. They're proving that they're not just here as a placeholder for something else. They're contributing. They're ready to go.
So John McCarthy and his staff, outstanding job with the Barracuda. Mike Greer and his staff, outstanding job in developing the pipeline that was very bare for a long time. In fact, when Mike Greer took over the position of general manager, it was ranked. The Sharks pipeline system, development system was ranked last in the National Hockey League. Now they're number 1. For good reason, because you see who the Sharks have got, you see who they've drafted, you see what's on the horizon, and there are good things. But today, with how Pavel played, it gives you that. Even though it's the 7-3 drubbing, they're still on the right track.
When J.J. Moser runs Celebrini, not once, but twice, it was the second time where William Eklund took exception to that. And then when that 4th line gets out there, it's Reeves, it's Ostapchuk, it's Barclay Goodrow, they go right after him. And I think it's the message of this, don't do it today, but also NHL, other teams, if you're watching, don't do this in the future too.
Listen, we know, and I said this on the we know that there's all kinds of stupid fights going on. There's stage fights where they dance and
drop the gloves on the opening draw.
We know that happens. That was the right action by the San Jose Sharks. It's 100% the right thing to do. It's not just because it's Macklin Celebrini. It's because it's a San Jose Shark. It's my teammate. So if my teammate is going to get targeted, I'm going to go out and I'm going to have the back of my teammate. That's what it is. You want to build a culture here. You want to build a winning culture here. That's the kind of stuff that goes on. You can talk about fighting, and I'll listen to your argument about pro-fighting or anti-fighting, but I will 100% support what the San Jose Sharks and Reeves, Ostapchuk, Ferraro, and Goodrow, the guys did in that situation. What surprised me was the response from Brandon Hagel and a few other guys. They looked almost mad.
Like what?
What did you guys think was going to happen? You guys have been through this before.
Right.
So
you started this, actually.
I was surprised at that, but I did appreciate how the Sharks said, no, we are going to have our guys' backs. And it certainly took the temperature down. The score obviously took the temperature down. But that's the right thing to do. I will tell you from being in a room, I will tell you from being in this situation a long time ago, when that kind of stuff happens, it brings a team so close together.
Yeah.
It brings the team even closer. And this team is already close. You talk to the guys all the time. They're in the room. Brodie on YouTube.
They're at New Year's Eve parties together. They're doing Halloween parties together. This is something that prior Sharks teams didn't have this connection, and 100%. I think today's an example of it on the ice.
Ryan Reeves, I asked him early in the year, why is culture important?
Yeah.
He said, because you can't win if you don't love each other.
Right.
These guys love each other. And so they're backing their little brother, and they would have backed anybody. I loved it. Didn't like the score, but I love the response from the Sharks. That is what you need.
You just called Macklin a little brother, by the way.
No, I said their little brother.
Got
not my little brother.
Got it. No, not yours.
I could
not
be
yours. Not yours. A little brother.
Like my grandpa's age for
So I just want to make the last point here.
Yeah.
7-3 again. The Sharks got something accomplished today. You lose.
Yeah.
Tampa's good. You get a hat trick. You get a couple goals. You didn't get shut out, but at least you sent that message today.
Yes.
And although the score stings, it wasn't without a purpose.
No,
at least there's that.
Yep. And the Regenda thing is a shining example too of things on the right track.
Yeah.
But within that team,
right.
That is 100% what you take away from this, is that we got to have each other's back. But at the same time, you take away the lesson, that painful lesson of that's the way they play all the time. That's how the Sharks have to play, that connected, high-paced style.
If Darren Pang took a run at Randy, what would you do?
I'd tap him out in a hurry. It would be like ridiculous.
Speaking of that, back to you, Randy.